Welcome back. The first topic of salary negotiation is seesaw model. Have you ever seen a seesaw? When one thing goes up, the other comes down. And if this one is up, the other has to come down. The first one has to come down. That means one has to win and the other has to lose. And we want to ensure that we do not get into this situation. Why? Because we want to work in collaboration, we want to work with people, and somebody who feels defeated would not like to continue for very long. Let me give you an example. Let's say you do not have a job right now and you got into an organization that pays you really less. They don't give you any work that can utilize your skills. You're not satisfied. However, since you want to run your house, you'll take up that job. But 6 months, let's say 4 months, 5 months, 3 months, 6 months down the line, what you will feel is you're not being utilized, you're not being paid for what you are. And what will come into your mind? Let me go and look for another job that pays me well, which I feel nice doing that job. So that way, organization will lose you. Now let's flip it around. In a salary negotiation, you get everything an organization has to offer. For example, let's say the best salary that you can expect, you get all the perks, all the benefits, medical allowance, benefit, whatever the company has, you try to gain everything from them. Now, company doesn't come into this communication. So an individual comes while this discussion is happening. So what does that person feel? It could be either your boss, your reporting manager, or it could be HR in most cases. So what would that person have? That this particular guy, he outsmarted me in everything and he got everything that an organization has ever given to anyone. So he feels that he has got defeated, and because of that he'll have grudge towards you, and that would reflect in whatever work you do in the organization, and that definitely will have an impact. So we do not want to get into the seesaw model. Also, the other important seesaw that we need to keep in mind is when they ask you what is the salary that you expect, we all want to answer is what should you say. If you say it very high, company might not offer you that, or if you say an answer which is really low, you would not like it when you walk back home. So we do not want to get even in this situation, neither too high, neither too low. Too low is never an option. In certain cases, certain people have asked exponential growth and they have got it, but before that they know they are very well deserving. If not, in most cases, please don't ask way too high. If you're earning, let's say 10,000 US dollars, all of a sudden you expect I need 60,000. This becomes not a fruitful decision. So we need to ensure we balance things, right? So that is something that we would want to do it in this state, and bare minimum is not expected. So let's move to the next topic.